Hello, my name is Salvador Razo Hernandez, and this is a continuation of the book that I have available titled Established Religions, the Problem and Not the Solution. In the last video, we were talking about how religions are run like mafias and cartels, how they were set up that way by the rulers, by the established society, and how today all of that foundation is almost imperceptible. We also talked of the difference of their focus. Mafias and cartels, their focus are products and the interaction of people with these products, while religions are not focused mainly on products, but their interest is focused on the control of knowledge. That is, knowledge, liberating knowledge and enslaving knowledge. So in that sense, religions, they work as filters. They give you just enough information while they retain most of the liberating knowledge. So religions are somewhat interested in products, but their focus lies in controlling knowledge. The religion of the mechanism will lie to its slaves that there is such a thing as a religion that controls all other religions, because it sits at the top of the pyramid scheme of religions, controlling all of its lower levels. The people at the bottom will never see what is happening at the top. The pyramid of control embedded in religion is not a new idea. It is an idea that the mechanism keeps perpetuating, such as the religions of the Aztecs and Incas, who also established a type of systematized slavery for all of its classed slaves. The people at the bottom are too busy fighting each other to know any better. The people at the bottom are too busy providing for their survival. The people at the bottom are too busy moving the blocks that feed the power of the pyramid. So, in other words, the people on the lower levels will never be able to see the real how the mechanism runs all of its religions like cartels and mafias. The people, as they move up the ladder of the pyramid of religion, will become even bigger puppets, marionettes, animals, beasts, and demons, as the way that all pyramids of control work. Any pyramid of control that has been established by the mechanism. If you are not familiar with my book, The Mechanism of Creation, I invite you to take a look at it, because otherwise the information that we are discussing here might not make sense to you. So it is also common to see religions encode its programming to favor a certain type of people. They're the pretenders, the people that are happy parasites, such as bishops, priests, and the clergy. It's plumed serpents, it's masqueraded wolves. And it does this by creating a system that favors these people. We've talked about how religions do not have the power that they once did. So today In the past, religions used to control governments. They used to control towns, cities, and even nations. Especially in the time of ancient traditions, those of the Aztecs and Incas, who used to have the population surrender their virgins. And you see this in other religions as well, where those people will be exploited of their innocence, which is what happens today. Most of the established systems take advantage of the established disorder to keep exploiting all of us, not just Americans, not just Muslims, not just indigenous people, not just Native Americans. It exploits all of us because the established disorder only benefits the mechanism, a force that supersedes any human, and it's sacred by creation. In other words, it is our path to ignorance. Some people will still continue that path of ignorance, while some others have to almost destroy themselves to keep that path from becoming bigger or supporting that path. So the last paragraph, it talks about how the established religions put up a show for all of its believers, such as in the case of plumed serpents. And they do this as a show of power to maintain their slaves glued to the earthly existence. This is a tradition that we have inherited as well, obvious in other religions as well. It is a common operating procedure to benefit of the innocence of the believers. So we've in this book we'll learn about the atrocities committed by convents as it relates to the women who were exploited by cartels and mafias. So religion today does not have the power that it once did. The ideas of ancient religions contradict our modern world. So this goes back to explaining why some of the things that in this book are not new ideas. We've been fighting religions for thousands of centuries because they contradict our natural world. In other words, the sun illuminates us with more intelligence, providing for us the path out of our ignorance. But because the mechanism has a great hold on its puppets and marionettes, this is not an easy task. It's not an easy task to detach from the beast.